safest cars you can buy in 2025. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety every year upgrades its standards. Now, that doesn't mean that if you have an old safe car, it's not safe anymore. They keep saying that there's new stuff coming out every year and keep raising the bar on vehicle safety. Go up to mid-sized cars, Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, Hyundai Ioniq 6. So we got one EV there. The safest mid-sized luxury car, there's only one brand. It's the Mercedes C-Class. There was no other vehicles. Apparently the C-Class stood out all on its own. So there was no Teslas included in the list, which is really odd because it's, for quite a while, it's been considered to be the safest vehicles made. Hi, I'm David with EV World News, and I'm back today with our founder and chief editor, Bill Moore. How's it going today, Bill?
Hey, I've got power.
Yeah, power's plus, internet's a plus.
And we even got the audio working. So,
all right, so let's move on. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety every year upgrades its standards. Now, that doesn't mean that if you have an old safe car, it's not safe anymore. They keep saying that there's new stuff coming out every year and keep raising the bar on vehicle safety. So this is very interesting. They got their safest cars you can buy in 2025. Okay. And this is kind of interesting because there's some notable cars missing and some that are surprisingly in here. So the safest small cars, this is small cars, are the Honda Civic hatchback, the Mazda 3 hatchback, and the Mazda 3 sedan. You don't hear much about Mazda. You know, I couldn't tell you the last time. I mean, there's not a whole lot of, there's a couple of Mazda EVs that have been kind of nothing burgers. You don't see much about that. So that's in the small cars. Go up to mid-sized cars, Honda Accord, Toyota Camry, Hyundai Ioniq 6. So we got one EV there.
One EV, yeah.
Out of the three. These will be the three safest. Okay. We don't know what comes in fourth, fifth, or anything like that. Now, when we get to the safest mid-sized luxury car, there's only one brand. It's the Mercedes C-Class. There was no other vehicles. Apparently the C-Class stood out all on its own.
It's in a class of its own, yeah.
It's in a class of its own. All right. And I've seen that in the past. That's one of the big things Mercedes has always pushed, safety. They used to have that cool commercial showing the G-Wagon with the dummies slam into a brick wall and go right through it. And the dummies kept on driving outside the factory. You know, they busted through the factory wall. The dummies drive off in it. Now, the safest small SUVs, now there's a whole bunch here. This is kind of funny. Small SUVs, the Genesis GV60, Honda HR-V, Hyundai Ioniq 5, Hyundai Kona, Hyundai Tucson, Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-50, and the Subaru Solterra. So there you go, Owen. You probably like to see that. What's funny is, what vehicle is the same as a Subaru Solterra? The Toyota BusyForks?
Mm-hmm.
It's not on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something is different there. Mid-size SUVs, the Mustang Mach-E. That's nice to see that. The Hyundai Santa Fe, if built after November 2024.
Yeah, I thought that's interesting that you wait till you get to the Rivian.
Oh, okay. The Kia EV9, the Kia Telluride. So Hyundai and Kia doing pretty good on this list.
They're doing really good, yeah.
Mazda CX-70, including plug-in hybrid. Mazda CX-90, including plug-in hybrid. And the Nissan Pathfinder. I didn't even know they still made the Pathfinder. Maybe they just brought it back. Mid-size luxury SUVs. BMW X5. That's kind of always been on the list there. That's always been a real safe vehicle. The Genesis electrified GV70 and the gas GV70, if it was built since April of last year. The GV80, the Lincoln Nautilus, Mercedes-Benz GLC and GLE, Volvo XC90. Now we get to large. The safest large SUVs you can buy are the Audi Q7, Infiniti QX80, or the Rivian R1S if built since August of 2024.
Yeah.
Man, that's really getting specific.
What changed? Yeah.
Yeah. And pickup trucks, there's only one, the Toyota Tundra. There was no Teslas on the list. Now, previously, the Model Y has been listed as the safest car on the road. And So it makes you wonder, what's changed there, right? So there was no Teslas included
In the list, yeah.
in the list, which is really odd because it's for quite a while it's been considered to be the safest vehicles made. It's not saying that Teslas aren't safe, just saying that somehow these vehicles are even safer.
Aren't meeting the older Teslas aren't meeting the standards at IIHS.
The clip you just saw was part of our live podcast. If you enjoyed it, don't miss out. Join us every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right here on EV World News. We stream not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook and X, so you can catch us wherever you prefer. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share to help us grow. If you'd like to support our work, please consider becoming a YouTube member. It really helps us bring you the latest EV news and insights. I'll see you in the next one.